It's about the I got to say, it's the stupidest thing in sports.
Gets the ball, gets back, pulls up for the win. Got it! Detroit basketball. Oh, Holloman looks the clock. Half court for the win. Oh! The Lions go for it. The Vikings bring it in. The pass is a touchdown to give. Javi Baez homered earlier. First one in the air, deep left field again. Yes, Tigers win! Javi is unstoppable!
This is BS Sports.
And away we go. Welcome one, welcome all. You know, if I would have told you that we'd be at game 4 and the Pistons would be down 2-1 about, 2 weeks ago, I would have thought you were being a little over dramatic. I would have thought that. But instead, we are, I believe, exactly where the Pistons were last year against the Knicks, down 2-1 at game 4. They went on to go down 3-1, then they'd win the next game and lose the series at home. Unfortunately for Detroit, they're in the opposite spot in that. So that actually means that Orlando, in a weird way, has home court advantage. So, but the Pistons do have a tendency to bounce back. I mean, they just did. You know, they lost one at home and then bounced back on the second one. But this time, you're on the road, so it's not as though you get your fans back in the arena to help you out. But to answer your question, Jimmy, optimistic or pessimistic? I'm mystic. I don't know. I'm not optimistic. I'm not pessimistic. I'm just, I don't know. I've got nothing. Hold on, wait. I want to read this Jeopardy question. 12 official languages. Of South Africa's 12 official languages, these two are alphabetically first. What? I don't know what that. I didn't even understand the question. Anyway, I was doing really well on Jeopardy before the show really started, but yeah. So I guess just looking at it, the ESPN matchup analytics say Detroit has a 62.2% win probability to Orlando's 37.8, and Detroit's favored by -3.5 according to Vegas. So that's a bigger margin of victory, according to DraftKings, than they had before. So I think that there is a sentiment that we're going to come in here and bounce back, get the win. But I don't know. Like I don't feel much if they're going to win tonight, obviously this really feels like a must win if you're going to want to win the series. If you lose tonight, you're down 3-1. You almost never come back down 3-1, let alone coming back down 2-1, which you're already in. Anyway, I'm just asking JB not to leave any players out this time. Why not try starter Herter instead of Duncan? I don't know. I mean, I'm willing to defend Kevin Herter. I think he's a good player in the right spot, but no, I probably wouldn't start him over Duncan Robinson, because Duncan Robinson, even in this series, Duncan Robinson's shown an ability to get hot. I'd just rather Duncan Robinson be on the floor. Kevin Herter is not nearly as offensively skilled as Duncan Robinson. Sentiment, this is going to be Knicks part 2. Man, if that's the case, Trajan Langdon has a lot of work to do in the offseason. I'll just say that. So, anyway, yeah, I mean, there's definitely reason to believe that you'll bounce back, because over an 82-game season, you went 60-22, and the Magic went 45-37, and we're a play-in team. I understand that in the playoffs, everything is different. Like, yeah. They lose this series. How much can we blame the trade deadline and roster construction as a whole? That's a hard question to answer, to be honest with you, because I mean, it's hard to look at the roster construction and say that it's not right when they did go 60 and 22. Like, you could say that it was fugazi. You could say that there was a little bit of overperformance of what they actually were, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know what you do. Like, I don't know. I don't know what what's the word? Like, I don't know how you look at it and can say definitively that this is because the roster wasn't good enough. Because what would the roster look like if it was good enough? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we could have had another player come in, could have had a better trade deadline. I agree with that. But I guess I don't know what that actually looks like in practice. So, like, they did not expect to be a first seed at the beginning. Absolutely. I agree with that. I didn't expect them to be the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. I don't think nobody did. I'm fine with believing that. Pistons lose the series. Which is the bigger upset? The Lions 2 years ago or this one? This one. Absolutely this one. And this is not just recency bias. The Lions losing that game to the Commanders, while an upset, obviously, that was a game that was not set up well for them. They had a decimated defense. And then even at the beginning of the game, they lost Amik Robertson in like the first. So he was like maybe one of the last defenders that you could have looked at to have a step up big game in that big of a moment. And yeah, like that, as much of an upset as it was, obviously, I think this would be a far bigger one because the Magic were a team that, granted, the Pistons were 500 against. There's no, I don't think anybody would pick the Magic to beat the Pistons in a 7-game series. I don't know. We'll see. Another question. What would you think of that re-signing Beasley would have done to this team? Maybe completely different squad plus results. I don't think so. I think a lot of people attribute a lot to Malik Beasley that is not actually to be attributed to him. I mean, people do want to remember bad playoff experiences. Malik Beasley did not exactly have a great playoffs with Detroit, and all the media attention towards him, all the negative stuff. I don't think it would have helped the team. I think it would have potentially even hurt the team because it would have been a distraction in the locker room. But I understand people are just looking for something. But, you know, Duncan Robinson was your Malik Beasley. You know, there'd be games where Duncan Robinson went off, there'd be games where Malik Beasley went off, and then there'd be games where they both played terribly. That's the experience you get with players of that caliber. And the other evidence that I have about not thinking Malik Beasley is that much of an impact player is, well, if he was that good, somebody would have signed him, and nobody did. At least we got Mike Tirico calling the game today. That's a silver lining, isn't it? Man, every time I hear other teams, you know, starting lineup announcer, I just think we're so blessed in Detroit to have Mason. This Magic, court announcer. This is just so whack. This is so corny. the Detroit with Mason, that guy's great. What is he wearing? Why is Jalen Suggs wearing like a choker? Is that his headband that he's got on his neck? Yeah, like exactly. It does sound generic. It just sounds like the NBA 2K announcer guy. You know what I mean? It sounds like just like it's like generic human. They would play the winner of the Cleveland Cavs and Toronto Raptors series, which is currently all tied up at 2. I mean, it's like terrible. I can't even. I understand NBC's trying to do a thing with, let's listen to the on the court, but the Detroit and Mason is just so much better. It's not even close. The 9. They call him Stop Sign. Anyway. You gotta watch this. Cavs have almost no perimeter defense. Well, they did trade for James Harden, so that doesn't surprise me. They have their defense is going to take a hit when you bring in that bum, that losing player. I'm just ready I can't wait for the Cavs to get eliminated from the playoffs and for some other team to just decide, you know what, James Harden, come on in. Let's bring him in. Remember when he won the MVP? Remember that? It's crazy. James Harden, he's going to lose that series. It would be funny if they lose to the Raptors. I'm all for it. It'd be funny if they lose to the Raptors and then he just just leaves. Any Buffalo Sabres fans? Not me. I mean, I guess I'm willing to root for the Sabres, but I did see though, Zing Dad, they massacred them. They massacred the Celtics. The Bruins, they're up 3-1 now, I think. So good for them. Speaking of 3-1, the Penguins are trying to avoid losing their series. They're down 3-1 as well. He's going to try to woo LeBron. Oh, my God. Could you imagine LeBron and James Harden? Dude, I bet like 10 years ago, that would have been so good. 7 or 8 years ago, dude, that would have been unstoppable. All right. It's a nice view of Orlando. Oh, wait. I thought, okay, I'm just racist. I thought it was Mike Tirico. We have the same guy we had on Saturday. I guess that makes sense. Oh, I bet. KD's going to force his way out of Houston, dude. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. It's everybody else's fault. But all right. Here we go. Pistons Magic. Pistons trying to even it up. They're down 2-1. Still wearing their home whites. Magic this time, though, wearing their blue uniforms. First uniform change of the series for either team. Here we go. And the jump ball is won by Jalen Duren. Tobias Harris has it. Hands it over to Cade Cunningham. Here we go. Cunningham has it. Throws it over to Tobias. Tobias with a bounce pass that is stolen away by Desmond Bane. Not the way to start. Desmond Bane's got it. Throw over to Wendell Carter. Back over to Suggs. Jalen Suggs looking to penetrate. Throws it back to Carter for a 3. Gets it. And that is how we start this game. Pistons down 3-0 after a Tobias Harris turnover inside to Duren. Duren throws it back to Cade. Cade thought about the 3. Now he'll just step back, shoot a 2. Won't hit it, though. The rebound goes to Banchero. Banchero has it. Banchero stops there with Cade on him on defense. Now he's going to drive towards the basket, throws it out away. Bane's going to try an open 3, and he gets it. Back-to-back 3s. It's already 6-0. You got to be kidding me, man. Are you serious? Just like that, it is a 6-0 lead. And there's a whistle, and it's going to be an offensive foul on Detroit. Are you kidding me? This is how you're coming out? Is this really how you're going to come out? Down 2-1? The Orlando Magic have dominated for much of this series. Detroit, in a moment where they need to come out strong, are down 6-0 with multiple turnovers. Here's Wagner driving to the paint. Wagner pushing on Duren, puts up a shot and hits it off the glass. It's 8-0. And the Pistons, I don't even think they have put up a shot. Oh, no, they put up one shot. Yeah, Cade's miss. Tobias Harris hits the shot and the foul. So there's something. Cuts the lead down to 6, and he'll head to the free throw line. You needed something to go in for you, and Tobias Harris does just that. A circus shot that gets the bounce. And Jalen Suggs gets the first foul of the night for the Magic. And Tobias Harris hits it. It is 8-3 Orlando. 10:15 to go in the opening quarter. Orlando has yet to miss a field goal. Wagner has it. Wagner driving. Wagner with a little layup that gets the bounce and goes. 7-point lead for Orlando. Cunningham has it. Cunningham driving on Wagner. Fadeaway jumper for Cunningham. He hits it. Cuts the lead down to 5. 9:50 to go. Orlando, again, yet to miss a basket. Bane over to Suggs. Jalen Suggs with Asar Thompson on him. He's going to try a 3. That won't go, and Cunningham has the first rebound of Detroit. Finally, Orlando missed a shot. Duncan Robinson has it. Robinson throws it back over to Cade. Cade looking for Jalen Duren up the middle. It's intercepted. Here come the Magic. That is Carter back over to Paolo, who slams it right through Cade. And a timeout called by Detroit. It is 12-5 Magic, and we are just a few minutes in, and the Magic are rolling. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Turn the ball over, what, 3 times? Missing shots. Allowing easy looks. Just one missed shot from Orlando. No adjustment. What am I supposed to say at this point that I haven't already said? Literally, though. It's like, you would think that one of these games, I mean, I guess one of these games did go our way in the third quarter where we dominated in game 2, but once again, we come out flat. You're down 7. You start the game with an 8-0 run for Orlando with an offensive foul, multiple turnovers. This is just... This is why I'm less inclined to say this is about a roster. This is about like fundamentals. I mean, you're just not executing the way that you had been executing all season long. Like, what are we doing? We're turning the ball, we're playing sloppy, we're playing out of whack. Like, this isn't acceptable. This is beyond a talent issue. This feels like a game prep issue. And it's not like Jamal Mosley is some savant, nor is it really like Orlando is some unstoppable force. I mean, they barely played the season together, and they look like the 96 Bulls compared to us. See, like, you better come out of this timeout and cut this lead to single digits, or they're already in single digits. Cut this lead to a single possession, if not outright take it. I just don't really understand what is going on with the coaching. I don't understand what's going on with the players and their psyche. Jalen Duren is completely out of it. This whole series he's played like this. Like, get it together. This isn't the regular season. This isn't, the play-in tournament. Or the not the play-in tournament. This isn't the NBA Cup. This is the playoffs. This is your season on the line. Okay? Like, get it the hell together. Who's the 1 seed in this series? Who's supposed to have home court advantage the entire playoffs out of the East? You'd think it would be Orlando the way they're playing. And they're beating you like a drum. Come on. 12-5 Orlando. It's a nice shot of the city. Paolo Banchero in Game 3 dropped 25 points on Detroit with 12 boards, almost a triple-double. He was 1 assist away. So here we go. Coming out of the timeout, what do you got? Cunningham over to Tobias Harris. Harris throws it into Duren. Duren hands it off to Duncan Robinson. Robinson trying to find some separation from Bane. He throws it out to Cade. Cade driving to the paint, tries to get underneath, turns the ball over. Desmond Bane's got it. He's got numbers and a nice block there by Asar Thompson, but they're going to call a foul on Detroit. They're going to call Duncan Robinson on the foul. I mean, another turnover from Cade Cunningham. Should the Michael Porter... I mean, like, I don't know that Michael Porter Jr. would have helped you, but it wouldn't have hurt you the way you're playing. First shot from Bane does not go off the front of the rim. Ball don't lie. Now, why is John Morant and Jaren Jackson here? Now, why? Why are we... They're not associated with either of these teams. Closest thing you got is Jaren Jackson's a former Spartan. Now an 8-point lead for Orlando. That's their biggest lead of the night. 13-5. Thompson throws it away, and it's going to be another turnover. What in the world is going on? 5th turnover in the first quarter. Wake the hell up! This is just pathetic. Banchero, he tries to the basket. He's going to get fouled, and he's heading to the free throw line with a chance to go up double digits now. I mean, what did you even talk about in the timeout? What you plan on doing for the rest of the offseason? Where you're going to go on vacation in May? You made 2 shots all quarter. First free throw coming, and it's good. Leads now 9. I don't know what Jamal Mosley is talking to the referee for. They got as many this is same amount of points as turnovers. It's a brutal stat. 15-5. Pistons once again got to mount a major comeback on the road. They failed to do it a couple of days ago. Now they got to try to do it again. This time in the late night. And there's another turnover. This is unbelievable. And Franz Wagner lays it up and in. It is 17-5. Can somebody hold on to the damn basketball? Anybody? Cunningham turns it over again. Are you freaking kidding me? This is absolutely unacceptable. Missed the 3, got the rebound to Harris. Harris drives. Harris tries a layup. And finally, the Pistons make a basket without turning the ball over. They've got as many turnovers as they got points. It's 17-7. And a whistle away from the ball. There's another foul on Detroit. That's Tobias Harris. God almighty. What is this, man? I mean, this is not the Chicago Bulls, JB. This is the Orlando freaking Magic. Desmond Bane, jump shot is good for 2, leads 12, largest lead of the night. The fix is in? For what are they? They're throwing the game? Is that what you think, Sing Dad? Because that's the only way I think this is being fixed. Asar Thompson, jump shot, no good. No surprise there. He can't shoot for his life. And there's a Errant pass from Jalen Suggs. Detroit's got it. Asar over to Tobias. Tobias over to somebody, but there's a foul. Ay, ay, ay. You know, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but maybe this is what Cleveland had in mind. Maybe this is what Cleveland had in mind as far as JB Bickerstaff goes. Cade with a jump shot. No good. Jalen Duren with the offensive board. Second chance points for Detroit. Cade with a three, and that goes. Cut the lead down to single digits. First three of the night. 9-point lead for Orlando. Paolo has it. Now drives. Hands it off. And it's a block shot by Asar Thompson. Cunningham has it. Cunningham with a spin move. Throws it out to Tobias Harris for a wide open look from three. That won't go. Fight for the rebound. Goes to Orlando. Baines got it. Hands it off to Banchero. Banchero will try. He will get fouled by Asar Thompson. They call it on Cade Cunningham, I guess. I mean, I don't know, man. This is back-to-back playoff series where in the first round, JB Bickerstaff, despite coaching a great regular season, his team is playing like absolute trash. Banchero, free throw is good. It is 20-10 Orlando. Yeah, but at least Rick Carlisle could win a playoff series. You know, at least Rick Carlisle took us to the conference finals. At least Rick Carlisle at least made it to the finals with Indiana and could have won it. Second shot is good. It's an 11-point lead for the Orlando Magic. We are about halfway through the first quarter, and the Pistons look atrocious again. Cunningham tried to get in, throws it into Thompson. Thompson nearly lost it. Duren going to try a jump shot, and he hit it. Somebody had to hit it, and it was Jalen Duren. Leads down to 9. Banchero over to Carter. Over to De Silva, who has checked in. De Silva throws it over to Banchero with Tobias Harris on him. He's going to try a three. That won't go. And the rebound will end up somehow with Orlando. De Silva fighting for the ball and threw it in. I don't know why Duren was standing there like a tree. Banchero tries. Wendell Carter tries. Now Cunningham has the rebound. Here comes Tobias Harris, and he's going to two-hand slam it to make it a 7-point lead for Orlando. Banchero with the pass inside. Throw out to Suggs. Back into Wendell Carter. Suggs going to try a three. That won't go. And they're going to call a foul on Thompson, but he wants to review it. Let's see. I couldn't see anything there. So they're going to get the challenge in. Pretty much. It's Tobias versus the Magic. I mean, we're right back where we were the last break. It was 12-5. We were down 7. We're right back at it. 21-14. We're still down 7. No, I would not want JJ Redick. Absolutely not. I want somebody who actually has some experience. Don't give me this. Don't give me LeBron's best friend. No interest in JJ Redick. And also, he's not leaving. So that's not even, it wouldn't even be an option. Because he's going wherever LeBron's going. I would have liked to get, what's his name? The guy who's now at North Carolina. Malone. Mike Malone. That would have been great. If JB is not the guy, which it's becoming ever more clear. Would you rather keep Bickerstaff over JJ Redick? I would rather die. Okay. You don't understand. I would rather not exist. They're saying no call. Would that be a jump ball then, though? Because it went, or would it be our ball? It could be a jump ball because nobody had possession. I believe North Carolina. North Carolina, I believe, hired Mike Malone. Yeah, so he's out of the market. Steve Kerr. I mean, actually, I wouldn't mind that. But I don't think he's leaving Golden State. Jason Kidd. I don't know if I'd want him, but he was. I mean, he got the. Didn't he get the Mavs to the finals? Wasn't that him? Okay, so they say no call. Pistons keep get the ball. Down 7. Need a run. I mean, obviously. Inside to Duran. Duran looking for somebody now. He will dribble. Hand it off to Cade. Cade will drive. Cade will try to lay it up. He will get fouled. He will head to the free throw line. Yeah. Oh gosh. That would be funny. I don't think he's going to the Chicago Bulls, though. I don't think he would coach, honestly. I think he'd just be done. Cunningham hits the free throw to make it a 6-point game. Detroit trying to make it at least a 2-possession game. Cunningham has averaged 31 points this series as he makes his second free throw. Despite that, though, I still feel like Cunningham has not played a great series overall. He's had multiple turnovers in this game and last game. Boncaro throws it out to Carter for a 3, in and out, but rebound by De Silva, and then a whistle and an off-ball foul, I think, on Javonte Green, who has checked in. Apparently. Didn't even know he was in. De Silva going to shoot free throws, and he missed the first one. Off the back of the rim, no good. Because, it's like you could score a lot. That's a big number. But, if you just keep turning the ball over, especially in these spots. It's like, in what sense is that like a great series? Second shot is up, and it's good. The lead now 6. It remains a 2-possession game. Cunningham has it. Gonna need a masterclass from him as he throws it over to Kevin Huerter. Into Jalen Duren. Duren. Bounce pass to Cade for a 3, and he hits it. And it is a 1-possession game, 22-19. Just like that, Pistons are back in it. Cade's got 10 points in the first. Here's a 3 from De Silva. That will airball out of bounds, and Detroit, despite the awful start, has a chance to tie this game with a 3. They are shooting 2 for 3 from deep on the night. Less than 4 minutes to play in the opening quarter. LeVert has it. He's checked in. Karis LeVert over to Jalen Duren. Duren back over to Cade. Cade going to put up a 2. It will not get the roll, but Duren gets the rebound, and he'll slam it down, and the lead's down to 1 for Orlando, 22-21. 4 points for Jalen Duren in this first quarter. That's the 3rd offensive rebound as well by Detroit. 7 second chance points. Black back over to Carter. Back over to Paolo. Back over to De Silva, who missed a 3. Here come the Pistons. Kevin Huerter throws it over to LeVert. Karis LeVert dribbling with Black on him. LeVert driving to the basket. Throws it over to Huerter. Huerter inside to Jalen Duren. He's going to try a jumper. It'll be in and out, no good. Just bounced out of the basket. Can't even really be mad at the shot. It didn't look that bad coming off. Might not have liked him to take that shot, but Anthony Black throws it out. Or no, I'm sorry, that was Banchero back over to Anthony Black. Now throws it back to Banchero. He's going to try a 3. That will brick to Javonte Green. Second opportunity for Detroit to take the lead here with a basket. Javonte Green hands it to Cade. 2:22 to go. I think there's something wrong with the clock. Or a timeout just got called. So 22-21, Pistons down to the Magic with 2:22 to go in the opening quarter. All right. Yeah, I don't know what LeVert was doing dribbling the ball like that. That was really weird. That was really odd. But, okay, all right. We're back in it a little bit. You got it. Coming out of this timeout, you got to score. You got to get back on top. A bit lucky. Whatever. The shot's either going to go in or it's not. We've gotten unlucky with some of our shots not going in, too, this whole series. So, you need a little bit of luck. That's right. Torkelson woke up, so Duren needs to wake up. That's right, Detroit fan. Who is Stanley Tucci? That's Stanley Tucci? Who is she? It's a random Asian woman. Pistons have the best record following a loss in the NBA, 18-5. But right now they're down 1. Isaiah Stewart has checked in. First time tonight. Javonte Green will inbound it. He gets it into Stewart. Dennis Jenkins has it inside to Green with a little spin move and a slam. And the Pistons are on top 23-22. That is how you come out of a timeout. Black has it. Bounce pass to Wagner. Wagner's got it. He drives into the paint. Wagner lost it. Somehow came away from it. But it's a foul on Javonte Green. Didn't even hear the whistle. And Franz Wagner has a chance to tie the game or take the lead with these free throws. That's a great pass from Dennis Jenkins and a great move by Javonte Green to beat Desmond Bane. And Wagner ties it up. 23 all. Duncan Robinson's checking back in. Wait, really? If he hits a home run tomorrow, that's a franchise record. What is it, 6 games? Or is he at 7 games? Or would he be at 7 games? Wagner hits the second free throw, and the Magic are back on top. So as quickly as the Pistons gain the lead, they quickly lose it. Down 1 again. LeVert has it. Bounce pass to Dennis Jenkins. Jenkins trying to find a lane. Jenkins finds the lane, lays it up, lays it in. 25-24. The Magic are 2 for 10 from deep, by the way. Pistons 2 for 3. So they've made just as many, but nearly whacked away there by Duncan Robinson was Franz Wagner. Desmond Bane driving, puts up a prayer, won't go. LeVert's got it. Pistons have numbers. Dennis Jenkins stops slowly, hands it back over to LeVert, and that shot is going to be goaltended by Orlando. It'll be 2 points for Detroit. 27-24, largest lead of the night for Detroit. I mean, that's a little late there by, what's this guy's name? Gugu Gaga? 22-7 run by Detroit. Didn't even realize it'd been that big, especially given the Pistons are only up 3. Wagner gets his shot denied by Isaiah Stewart. Here comes Jenkins. He's going to try a 3. Won't go. Rebound goes to Jenkins. He's going to get another shot at it. 10 to shoot. Jenkins hands it over to LeVert. Back over to Robinson. 7 to shoot. LeVert's got it. 5 to shoot. LeVert underneath the basket. Throws to Javonte Green. Puts up a 3. That won't go. And Orlando's got it. Ay. But talk about a possession there. Can't fault the effort. Here's a 3 to tie it. It won't go. But Orlando gets the rebound. Oh, my goodness. What a block. What a block from Isaiah Stewart. Just stopped a dunk from behind. And apparently something's wrong with the clock. What? Can we get a replay on that block from Isaiah Stewart? What? I want to get a replay of that. That was one of the most... I've never seen a block like that from behind. And they're talking about... I'm assuming the issue is whether the shot clock needs to reload, but Desmond Bane's talking to the referee, and Franz Wagner's also upset, obviously, because they just got an offensive rebound, and that play all right in the middle of it just gets stopped. But look at this. Look at this block. Rebound, and then Isaiah Stewart, nothing but ball from the back. And a timeout goes to Orlando, I guess. 18.3 to go in the quarter. Pistons up 3, despite the slow start. He's a little bit bigger than Tayshaun Prince was, but yeah. Both of those guys know how to block shots. But it is still a one-possession game, despite, what was it, a 22-7 run for Detroit to get back on top? I think so. Tayshaun was longer. He had those long arms. That was already his second block because I think he had a block earlier in the game. Yeah, here it is. This was a block on Franz Wagner. So Isaiah Stewart's already got 2 blocks. We're not even done with the first quarter. Inbound from Anthony Black. Gets it into Bane. 4 to shoot. Bane puts up a prayer for 3. It won't go. And they're going to call it out of bounds on Detroit. Karis LeVert to last touch it. And Asar Thompson's checking in. Are we sure that it was... We're not going to look at it. Anthony Black will inbound it. Heaves it up, and it's tipped. And ends up all the way in the back court. Desmond Bane moving quickly. He's only got 5 seconds. Gaga puts up a shot, hits it, and is fouled. With 3.4 seconds to go in the quarter. Batadze... I mean, it's a late whistle for one. I was just complimenting Isaiah Stewart. He gets called for the foul and the one. This is to tie it. And he won't get it. Green with the rebound. Dennis Jenkins puts up a prayer for 3. It won't go off the back of off the backboard. So after one, Pistons mount a major comeback to take the lead, but it's only one. It's 27-26. Let's be honest with ourselves. I don't think Caitlin Clark can open that pickle jar. I'm just saying. Did anybody State Farm paid all that money to have Caitlin Clark on their commercials, but outside of that first year, does anybody even care anymore? I don't think I've ever heard anybody talk about it. Is Indiana even good? Hold on. Let me look it up. Okay, I guess they won the game against the Liberty. Okay. When's the deadline to opt into the NBA draft? Because I'm still waiting on Fears news. I don't know. Probably at the off season, I assume. I mean, hey, I don't know if there is a deadline, honestly. With that Alabama player who played in the G League, I don't think there's a deadline. I think you just come back whenever you want. Yeah, Izzo's got to be on top of it. I agree to that. He can't be caught at the wheel, without Jeremy Fears, without his point guard. He's got to know. He's got to know what the situation is and address it accordingly. Oh, I hope that he used that as a, you know, as a motivator. Anthony Black has it. Bounce pass over to Bataze. Bataze over to Wagner. Wagner trying to make a move. Wagner will shoot up a pass. It won't go. Tobias Harris with the rebound. Dennis Jenkins has it. Jenkins looking for a lane, not really finding one. Jenkins will throw it over to Duncan Robinson. Robinson back over to Jenkins. Jenkins goes to Levert. Now over to Stewart. Levert finds a little bit of a lane. I don't know what he was passing to, but it was blocked by Orlando, and it'll be Detroit ball with 5 seconds to go in the shot clock. Levert ends it to Robinson, puts up a three, no good. That was just a quick catch and shoot. It was really a catch and miss as Anthony Black drives to the basket, puts it up and scores it. 28-27, Orlando right back on top. Detroit came in, took a 3-point lead. They got to get back into this. They cannot take their foot off. They're going to call a foul on Orlando's Jamal Cain. Inbound goes to Levert. Levert over to Stewart. Stewart's going to try a three. He hits it. Isaiah Stewart with a three ball to go up two. Okay, did not expect that. Wagner over to Black. Anthony Black puts up a two. Won't go. Rebound goes to Levert. Here comes Dennis Jenkins and the Pistons. Jenkins drives to the paint. Jenkins tries to lay it up. It'll be blocked by Orlando. Cain has it. Cain drives. Cain tries a shot. It's blocked. And on the rebound, it goes. Or maybe are they calling a goaltend? I don't know if they called goaltend or what, but either way, it's 2 points for Orlando. I think it was a goaltend. And now nearly stolen away. Duncan Robinson's able to get the ball back. He drives. He lays it up. He lays it in. 32-30, Detroit and Orlando exchanging punches. Bain will drive and he'll get blocked. And Isaiah Stewart is down despite getting another block, but he's back up and doing all right. I think he's trying to walk it off a little bit, clearly in a little bit of pain as he blocked another shot. But this was kind of a little bit on Duncan Robinson, who was in front of Isaiah Stewart. It's Orlando's ball. Wagner going towards the paint. Fadeaway jumper is no good. And Levert comes away with a rebound. Detroit's up 2. Largest lead of the night was 3 as that ball is stolen away. Cain's got it. Cain drives. Isaiah Stewart with another block. Oh my goodness. Or no, that was not Isaiah. I'm sorry. That was I believe Dennis Jenkins. I thought that was Isaiah Stewart. As Asar Thompson checks back in. Duncan Robinson goes back to the bench. Cade Cunningham getting significant minutes on the bench. Well, right as I say that, I think he's coming back in. Yes. Cade Cunningham coming back in. 32-30 Detroit. 9:29 to go in the quarter. Black inside to Bataze. Bataze to Kane. Kane bounce pass back over to Black. Black drives, puts up a circus shot. And they're going to say it's Detroit ball. How did that happen? I thought he just blocked it, but I think he knocked it off of Black. Woo! The defense from Isaiah Stewart. That's just the first turnover of the night, though, by Orlando. As Cade tried something, Isaiah Stewart with the putback, he's fouled. Oh, my goodness. That's a heck of a sequence. It happened so fast. Cade put up a shot. It was missed. Asar Thompson tried on the putback. He missed it. And then Isaiah Stewart on the rebound couldn't quite put it in. But he was fouled. Asar Thompson was fouled. So he's heading to the free throw line. As Paolo Banchero is checking back in for Orlando. Or who's heading to the free throw? Is somebody heading to the free throw line? Is it Isaiah Stewart? Yes, it is Isaiah Stewart. Okay, I think. Is nobody heading to the free throw? Is it not a shooting foul? I guess it's not a shooting foul. Okay, looked like a shooting foul to me. Cunningham has it. Cunningham trying to find the lane, throws it over to Asar. It's going to be out of bounds on Orlando on the deflection. A lot of not great passes here from Cade. I mean, you got to give credit to Orlando because they're making the play, but a lot of passes from Cade getting knocked out of the air. Cunningham thought about a three. Now he will try a three. That will not stick. Bataze with the board. Desmond Bane's got it. Detroit unable to pull away with the multiple opportunities as Jamal Cain puts up a three. It won't go. The Magic, by the way, have made just 2 threes all night. They are 2 for 13. Detroit, 3 for 7. 15% for Orlando. Tobias Harris driving, lost it. But they're saying it's a foul. And he will head to the free throw line. I think, did they say Bataze pushed him to the ground? I don't know. That didn't look intentional. I think Tobias, I don't think that was anything egregious. But they're calling it a technical? Really? Well, Tobias is at the free throw line by himself. And he hits the free throw. It's a 3-point lead. Bataze called for a technical. Yeah, I mean, I get it, I guess. I don't know. So Detroit will get the ball back on the one free throw. Inbound to Isaiah Stewart. Karis LeVert's got it. LeVert has 8 to shoot. Throws it over to Cade. Cade's going to try a three himself, and he hit it. Biggest lead of the night for Detroit. It's 36-30. That's the 4th three of the night for Detroit. Twice as many as Orlando. Anthony Black's got it. Cade's already got 13 points. Pass over to Jamal Cain for a wide open three. That will not go. And Asar Thompson has the rebound. Nearly lost it, though. Harris has it. Now over to Cade. Cade back over to Harris. Look out for Unk. It is 38-30, and Orlando has called a TO. That is more like it. Detroit going on a little bit of a run. Tobias Harris scoring. 8-point lead. Uncle T shows why he has value. All right. You got to keep it up, though. You got to keep it up. Got to keep it up. Still plenty of game left. Still plenty of quarter left. I am also seeing more Karis LeVert minutes. Paul George over me. Isn't that for the Sixers? Isn't that? Is that what that's in reference to? I mean, I don't really know why Karis LeVert is getting that many minutes. He's not doing a whole lot. But maybe if he's a stabilizing player, he's not there for points, but he's there for I don't know. He's stable, whatever. Like, keep the rotations solid enough, and you know, don't get stupid, don't get cute. Just go out there and play winning basketball. He's not hurting us, but he's also not helping us. But you know what? Fine. If it's a net neutral, then it's fine. Because you can have other guys step up. Yeah, speaking of, where is Ron Holland? Does like not again, I'm not gonna complain about a rotation if the team's winning, but Jimmy Butler. That guy. Man, the Jimmy Butler run in the Miami Heat, that was a magical time. Though it did not last. No, it did not. He didn't play at all in game 3. That's true. I mean, I don't understand why Ron Holland's not playing as much as he is. But I understand the rotations get smaller in the playoffs. I get it. Somebody's not going to play, but I don't know. Yeah. This Sunday, Tigers Sunday Night Baseball on NBC. That's pretty neat. Magic 7-1 at home in the last 3 postseasons. Wow. That's concerning. Who's the one loss? How did they not win a series if they've been 7-1 and whatever? I guess it's possible. Orlando drives, shoot, no good. Thompson tried to get the rebound. He's thrown to the ground. That's a foul. Jimmy Butler on those, on the one final run the Miami Heat had as a play-in team. That was crazy. Then they got waxed by the Nuggets. That was disappointing, but anyway. Thompson bounce pass to Isaiah Stewart. Stewart hands it off to Cunningham. Cunningham driving to the paint. Cunningham lays it up and in. Just little kiss right there, just on the front of the rim. And there's a attempt at a shot by Wendell Carter. They're going to say it's magic ball. That's a smart move, though, by Cunningham. I think otherwise he would have normally just lobbed it up. But instead he held on to it and took the shot. And there's a 3 from Orlando right out of the inbound. It's a 7-point lead for Detroit. They were up 10. Cade's got it. Cade with Suggs on him. Cade inside to Thompson. Thompson's shot blocked. Here come the Magic. Jalen Suggs over to Boncaro. Boncaro. I'm surprised that wasn't an offensive foul. They're going to call a whistle, I think, on Detroit. Oh, boy. Isaiah Stewart's got to get out of there. Let's see. Oh. So they call it a foul on Asar Thompson. But a technical goes on Wendell Carter. So Cade Cunningham heads to the free throw line and he hits a free throw. Wow. Boy, oh boy, these officials are alleviating any tension before it emerges. The crowd in Orlando doesn't like it. So it'll be Magic ball after the free throw from Cade. It is an 8-point lead for Detroit. Chance of refs, you suck from the crowd. Carter thought about putting up a three. He thought against it as Bane puts up a little floater and Wendell Carter will knock it through. Coming off the technical, he makes his worth known. Cunningham driving in the paint. Cunningham over to Javonte Green for a three ball. No good. And the rebound goes to Orlando. Suggs over to De Silva. De Silva over to Boncaro for a three. No good. Rebound goes to Thompson. And the Magic continue to struggle from deep. And there's a near steal, but Duncan Robinson has it, and Duncan Robinson has a three. Whoa. Jalen Suggs tried to be a superhero, and instead he gives up an easy three, and there's a steal. Cunningham's got it. Cunningham inside to Duren, but it's knocked out of bounds, and it'll go towards the Magic. Oh my gosh, another fast break missed. Huge opportunity to go up double digits, squandered. Cunningham, it's not the first time that he's done that, or the Pistons have done that. Not just Cade. Suggs over to Carter, back over to Wagner. Wagner puts up a 2. 7-point game. Cunningham has it. Now over to Robinson. Robinson bounce pass inside to Duren. Duren with Wagner on him. Duren finally finds his way out of that and is fouled. He's going to the free throw line. Pistons up 7. Duren trying to put them up as much as 9 if he can hit these free throws. And he hits the first. 8-point lead for Detroit. They've been up by as much as 10 this half. And they were down very much so. They were down, what was it, a 13-point game? And then the Pistons in the second quarter, well, really in the later half of the first quarter, just turned it on. Now it is 46-37. Detroit has been a little bit in the driver's seat for some time now, but still plenty of time left to play. Duren's got 6 points, by the way, on 4 rebounds. And a foul is called on Asar Thompson. I mean, I don't quite understand that one. I didn't look that. It looked more like Wagner was just falling down, but instead, Thompson's got his second foul. Suggs inbounds it. Boncaro over to Wagner for a 3, and it's just a long pass to Javonte Green because that didn't hit anything near the net. Cade's got it. Cunningham and his Pistons have a chance to add on. Cunningham going to try a 3. It won't go. Don't need to take that shot there. You really don't. You're up 9 points. You don't need to take a 3 there. Carter's got it. Boncaro, he's going to drive and he's going to dunk. See, now that's why you don't try to take a 3 like that. There's no reason to put up a shot like that. Might as well have just held on to the ball, tried a more high probability shot. Nothing you can do about it now. Robinson's got it. Robinson with a floater. No good. Here come the Magic on the rebound. Wagner moves, throws it back. Wide open look for Suggs. In and out. And Robinson's got the rebound. And the Magic now 3 for 18 from 3. Green into Duran. Duran. Backwards pass. I don't know who he was passing to, but Suggs stole it. Now Suggs tried to slam, but his shot was blocked by Cunningham. He's looking for a review because it's foul. It's called a foul. I mean, I don't know what that move was from Duran. I don't know if he was trying to backwards pass or what. Let's see. They're going to challenge that. That looked like it was mostly ball. The block seemed clean. But, yeah. There's definitely stuff in this game where I'm like, ugh. Yeah, well, that's just NBA players, Detroit fam. I think that's like every time that a call occurs, they're just like, it's like they were born like this. That's how you know if you're an NBA player, as if your kids, that was your position when you were born. That's what I want to know. I don't really get the amount of minutes for Harris LeVert. No, Ron Holland has not been in the game. This is now two games where he hasn't shown up so far. So another successful challenge by Detroit. Kate Cunningham with a block. But the Magic stay with the ball. Carter's got it. Carter lost it. And somehow he came away with it. I don't even know how that ball came out. Poncaro over to Wagner. Over to Bain for a 3, and he hit it. Ay, ay, ay. And now we are down to a 4-point game. 3:10 to go in the quarter. Desmond Bain with 9 points, 3 for 7. All of his baskets coming from deep. And there's a foul away from the ball off Desmond Bane. Boy, talk about one step forward, but 2 steps back for Desmond Bane. To hit a big shot and then immediately get fouled. Duncan Robinson will shoot free throws. Hits the first one. And so now a 5-point lead for Detroit. Robinson trying to make it 6. And he got it. 48-42. Pistons have not missed a free throw. Bane tries. Bane lays it up. He won't get it. Now, wait a second. Are they calling an offensive foul? I thought he was fouled. They call an offensive foul. Okay, then. So Detroit has it. Second turnover this quarter. Pistons have 5 points off those 2 turnovers. So inbound to Cunningham. But the Magic still have just 3 turnovers on the night. The Pistons have 10. Many of those coming in the first quarter. Cade Cunningham going to try a 3. That will not go. And the rebound goes to Wagner. Wagner moving on to Tobias. Wagner with a hook shot. It's good. Again, Cunningham putting up a 3 in a moment where you don't need that shot. And it's also way too early in the shot clock as a little push and shove, but somehow it'll be the Magic who get the ball as Cunningham turns it over. So an unnecessary 3, then a turnover, and now it's a 4-point game. Orlando's got the ball. Wagner puts up a 2, and the lead's cut in half. 48-46, Detroit. Up just 2, and the Orlando crowd's back in it. 2 minutes to go in the quarter. Cunningham has the ball. Over to Robinson. Robinson with Bane on him. Pounce pass to Cade. Cade lobs it into Duren. Duren hits it off the glass and in. Big time shot from JD. 50-46. Minute 40 to go. Banchero has it. Banchero driving. Puts up a shot. He's fouled. He didn't make it, but he's going to head to the free throw line. I don't know how many fouls is on Cade. Banchero hits the free throw to make it a 1-possession game. Dennis Jenkins is checking in with 1:34 to go. This is just the first of 2 free throws this quarter for Orlando. And Banchero hits them both. 50-48. Tobias Harris will inbound it. Gets it to Janice Jenkins. Jenkins bringing it up. Jenkins has a lane. Jenkins slowed down and throw it back to Thompson. Tobias, he's locked in a corner. Gets it into Thompson. Crowd wanted to travel, I believe. Thompson, 4 to shoot. Puts up a jumper for 2. No good. Ugly shot from Asar Thompson. Banchero over to Bane. Bane throws it back to Suggs for the lead. No good. Rebound goes to the Magic. Bane for the lead. That one will go. 51-50. Desmond Bane, the one-man three-point show for the Magic, gives Orlando the late lead. Danis trying to penetrate. He can't do it. 8 to shoot. Tobias drives to the basket, loses the ball, but he's got it. Danis for a three, no good, but a rebound by Asar and slam. Whoa. 52 to 51 Detroit. What in the world was that? And Danis Jenkins and Desmond Bane jawing at each other. Danis better make sure he doesn't get a foul. I mean, Asar just didn't even wind up. He just jumped in the air and slammed it. That's crazy. 30 seconds. Orlando down by 1. 25 seconds. Paolo's got it. At the logo. Tobias Harris on him. Paolo trying to find a lane. Paolo driving. Throws it out. Wide open look for a three. Got it. Franz Wagner for 3. Magic up 2. 10 seconds. Danis Jenkins has it. 8 seconds. Jenkins over to Tobias for a 3 in the lead. No good. Rebound will be Detroit ball with 2.6 to go. So it's going to have to be a catch and shoot. Jalen Suggs had the rebound, and he stepped out of bounds, fighting with it. Pistons need a basket to tie it or take the lead. Bounce pass to Duren, and he lost it. Then a prayer put up by Orlando will be no good. So at the half, despite Detroit being up by 10, they're down 2. It's 54-52. Magic over the Pistons. I mean, geez, man. A 17-6 run for Orlando to end the quarter. All right, whatever. I'm not going to listen to Desmond Bane. I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Yeah, way too many open looks from three. Gave them that many opportunities, and eventually they're going to start making them. And yeah, I mean, like the turnovers were the major difference in the start of the game, in the first half of the game. Like 12-3 turnovers. Like, you better be done with turnovers for the rest of the game, right? You gotta be. Another betting ad. Another betting company. Bet 365 now. In case you haven't heard of that one, now you have. Aren't we so glad that it's legal now? Isn't it so much better? Isn't society so much better now that you can bet on sports? I don't want to say if I think they definitely can win this game because they stormed all the way back. They're right in it. The Magic just went on a run there to end it. I think they can definitely win this game. I'm actually curious what the analytics say. So right now it's 50-50. Oh wow. The ESPN game flow has this at a 50-50 shot at the half. That's incredible. Wow. That's pretty crazy. Although the momentum is going towards Orlando, obviously. Yeah. Detroit was at a 83% win probability in the midway point of the second quarter. Oh. We got news. Hmm. Oh. Huh. Hmm. Isn't it supposed to be like storming? Okay. Yeah, it's okay. There was. Oh, great. So it's gonna be like in the mid 50s for the rest of the week. Is that what I'm gathering? This sucks. Man, what the heck? I hate it here. I don't know if Luca is back, Zingdad. I haven't heard anything. Do I see your name? Yeah, I see your name. I mean, why are you yelling? What are you yelling about, Detroit fan? Very emotional. We got to come out in this third quarter and just get on a run, you know? come out this third quarter, go on like a 10-0 run. Also, I will just say this: not a huge fan of the 8 o'clock start time on a Monday night for this game. I gotta go to work tomorrow. Okay, not a huge fan of that. Yeah, I agree. We're definitely not asking for too much. So, can they just deliver that for us, please? That would be nice. I missed anything? Any news? Wagner was the leading scorer that half, 17 points. Okay. You were watching women's basketball. That's where you first made a mistake. You're watching women's college basketball for. Anything else on TV? Whoa. Who is that? What in the world? Oh my gosh, that looks painful. That's why you don't do it. That's why you don't do it, man. Most consecutive first round wins in NBA history. The Thunder have 11. They are 9 away from the all time leader. So Bane was 3 for 4 from 3, but the rest of the Magic was 3 for 18. So you can't let one guy beat you. Like if he's the only one who can shoot threes, fine, but don't let him. Like he's the only one who can make them apparently. Would I trade Dylan Larkin and Lucas Rand for Brady Kachuk? At this point, I'm pretty much open to anything. I don't think it's gonna happen, but I'm open. Comes the 6th Tiger in franchise history at home run in 5 consecutive. Okay. I was gonna say. It's like Cecil Fielder probably had a bunch of those kinds of games. Now, the real question is Cecil Fielder a Hall of Famer? I know the answer, but I don't think people really want to hear it. The answer is no, he's not. He's really good. Hall of really good. Hall of very good. 3-time All-Star. World Series champion in 96. 2-time Silver Slugger. He was on that Yankee team. I think that was like the first Yankee team that got the World Series, right? Wasn't that was early Jeter years? That was when it really started for them, right? Huh. The last Tiger to do that was Marcus Thames. Who the heck is Marcus Thames? Hold on. Well, Marcus Thames. Wow. He was a 1.9 WAR player in his career, almost a 2-win player. Had a 105 OPS plus in his career. Never was an all-star. Played for the Tigers for a while there. He was on that World Series team in 06. How did he play in the playoffs? Okay. He had a 238 average that postseason, but a 606 OPS. So, but he did have an RBI, a couple of doubles. Marcus Thames. Interesting. Spencer Torkelson, Marcus Thames, Willie Horton, Vic Wentz, Hank Greenberg, and Rudy York. I used to love watching Rudy York when I was a kid. Willie Horton is a little bit more of an interesting case for Hall of Fame. Probably not, though. Probably not. All right. 54-52, Orlando on top of Detroit. Pistons had a double-digit lead that was squandered in the second quarter. It has been a back-and-forth battle, though, between these two teams. This is the first. They're wearing different jerseys this game. They wore the black with the blue upper top jerseys the entire rest of the series. This is the first time they're wearing the blue. That's true. Both teams had double-digit leads that have been squandered. It's actually kind of crazy. This is as close of a margin since game 2, where it was tied at the half. Magic just by 2. Paolo throws it over to Bane. Bane tries to put up a shot, and he gets the circus shot to go down. 56-52. Just like that. Desmond Payne. He is Desmond Payne for Detroit. Cade's got it. Cade at the Kia Center logo. Cade thought about a 3. Cade trying to find a lane. Step back jumper for 2 is good. 56-54. 11:22 to go in the third quarter. Boncaro looking for his lane. He tries a 2. That won't go. Nice rebound by Cunningham. And I think the Magic fans wanted to travel. I kind of get it. Here's a 3 from Cunningham. And again, what is the point of putting up those threes as a whistle is blown, foul called? Like, what are you doing? Why are you putting up a 3? You're down 2 with so much time. I don't like that at all. Boncaro back over to Wagner. Carter's got it. Now Suggs tries a 3. That will go off the front of the rim. Tobias with the rebound. Thompson. hands it to Duncan Robinson. Duncan Robinson throws it back over to Asar. Asar over to Cade. Cade trying to find the lane. Asar or Cade back over to Tobias, who's wide open for a three. That won't go. Asar with a monster rebound. Pistons have it. Cade's got it. 8 to shoot. Cunningham looking for somebody. Throws it over to Tobias again. Tries again for three. That one won't go. And the Magic have it. Back-to-back threes from Tobias, and neither go, as there's a missed shot from Boncaro. Pistons have it. They're down 2. Cunningham nearly lost it. Got it out to Tobias somehow. Back over to Cade for a three, and for the lead, no good. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson throws it out to Duncan Robinson. Robinson inside to Thompson. Thompson throws it back to Tobias. 5 to shoot. Tobias puts up a prayer for 2. It won't go, but it'll be out of bounds on Orlando. Franz Wagner, I don't know what he was thinking. He just punched it out. The Pistons trying to just tie this game at least if they can get a 2. Cunningham inside to Tobias. Tobias over to Duren. Duren hands it off to Robinson. Robinson for a 3 in the lead. No good, in and out. Ay, 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 ay. Wagner. Inside now. Wagner tries it. It's blocked. Here comes Tobias Harris and the Pistons. Tobias drives. Tobias lays it up. Lays it in. We're tied. 56 all. 9 minutes to go in the third. Tobias Harris shooting 50% from the field with 12 points. Boncaro with Robinson on him. Boncaro puts up a circus shot, and he's fouled. I mean, after all of the back and forth, the fact that we tied, and immediately Detroit fouls him. I mean, you don't like the matchup of Duncan Robinson on Paolo Boncaro, so you'd rather he be forced to make his free throws than given a free shot. But there's free throw number 1, and there's the lead. And the free throw is good. 2-point lead, right back on top was Orlando. Cade throws it out to Duncan. He's going to try a 3 for the lead. It won't go. How many times are you going to try that before you realize it's just not going to go? Wagner into Boncaro. Robinson on him again. Don't like the matchup. Paolo draws a foul, and he'll head to the free throw line again. That's the second time Duncan Robinson has been on Paolo Boncaro, and he's been forced to foul him. Like, you gotta, something's not right with the matchups, man. You can't have Duncan Robinson up against Paolo Boncaro. 59 to 56 now on the free throw from Boncaro. Boncaro yet to miss a free throw. He's 9 for 9. He's only got 13 points, and he missed the second free throw, so it stays a one-possession game. It's the first free throw he's missed. Duren inside to Tobias, and he turns it over. A bad pass from Jalen Duren. I mean, Tobias Harris was right there. That's the 13th turnover of the night. Wagner goes to the basket. Wagner tries to put something up, and he's fouled by guess who? Duncan Robinson has become a foul machine. They are going at Duncan Robinson. That much is clear. That's the third foul of the night on Robinson. And Wagner hits it. Leads up to 4. Tom Gores is in the crowd. He is watching on as his team is squandering this third quarter. Wagner hits the second free throw. It is now a 5-point lead for the Orlando Magic. Robinson trying to get out. Gets it out to Duran. Duran into the paint. Duran drives. Shot is blocked. And then out of bounds on Detroit. Wendell Carter continuing to assert his dominance over Jalen Duran. Again, to come out at the beginning of the half like this. Just unbelievable. Wagner in the paint, floater, lob, jam, and it is a 7-point lead with 7:20 to go. $7:20 to go. Down 7, 63-56. He better be. We need Isaiah Stewart right now. We need somebody. I mean, this is the second time we've come out. Like, beginning of the game, we came out flat. Now, beginning of the second half of this same game, we're coming out flat. Like, come on. You know, you managed to crawl back in the first half. But, like, how many times you got to do that? Like, why can't you just take control of the game? You're supposed to be the 1 seed. Yeah, that was terrible. Too many. I don't know how many we have, but too many. Too many bad shots. Too many 3-pointer. Like, I don't know what the game plan is, but you can't be putting out those shots. Better come out of this timeout ready to go. I mean, I don't know if you put Holland in because he hasn't played all night, but I mean, yeah, you're gonna have to make substitutions. Like, maybe you do put Holland in. I don't know. 7-0 run for Orlando. 63-56. Tobias has it near the arch. Tobias trying to drive on Wendell. Puts up a shot. It won't go. Rebound goes to Orlando, and a bad pass from Suggs will go out of bounds. Detroit keeps the ball. That is a lucky turnover for Detroit because that could have been 2 points. Cunningham throws it out to Duren. Duren trying to penetrate. Duren hits it off the glass. About time. 63-58. Just a little over 6.5 to play. Wagner is in. He's at the logo. Throws it to Bane. There's a whistle. We're going to call a whistle. Foul on Detroit. And Wendell Carter, is he heading to the free throw line? Already a 5-point lead for Orlando. Trying to make it as much as 7. And he makes it. 64-58. Or wait, it would be an 8-point lead. No, 7-point lead. And he makes it. It is a 7-point lead, 65-58. Orlando has a chance to go up 3-1 and win both of the home games in this series. Would force Detroit to have to take a series to 7 to win it. Duren with a two-handed slam. But there is a foul beforehand. And Wagner called for it as some substitutions are being made. It's his second foul. Thompson heads to the bench. LeVert coming in. Cade into LeVert. LeVert has it. LeVert over to Javonte Green for a 3, and he hit it. Needed that. 65-61. It's a 4-point game. Black back over to Banchero. Banchero over to Jalen Suggs. He's got a lane and a nice block in the air by Jalen Duren. It'll stay Magic ball with 10 to shoot. Inbound goes to Kane. Kane with a hook shot and gets the roll. 6-point lead. Cade has it. Cade moving, forcing his shot. He will be fouled and head to the line by Anthony Black. That's Anthony Black's third foul. He makes the first shot. Cuts the lead down to 5. Boy, this feels a lot like that first half where Detroit is just kind of crawling back into it. But see if they can get back on top like they did. It is now a 4-point game, 67-63. Suggs crossing midcourt. Jalen Suggs over to Banchero. Banchero with Harris on him. Banchero with a step back 2. It won't go. Harris has it. Tobias Harris. Dribbling near the center. Arch throws it over to Cade. Cade's got it. Cade into the paint. Cade inside to Duran with a shot off the glass and good. 2-point game, 65-67. Jalen Suggs has it for the Magic. Carter's going to try a three. No, he won't. Carter's going to drive to the basket, and he's going to be blocked. And then a foul called. And the Pistons cannot challenge because they've already had 2 challenges used. That's what I just heard. Okay, well, good thing they didn't challenge it because that is a foul. That is Duran's 3rd foul of the game. I did see that. I did see Tom Gore sitting courtside. Carter Jr. first shot is no good. Doesn't get the bounce. So this will remain a 1-possession game regardless. 67-65. Second shot incoming. 4:58 to go in the third. And he hits it. 68-65, a 1-possession game. Detroit's got the ball. LeVert has it. LeVert. Bounce pass over to Cade. Cade has to airmail it all the way to Asar. And they're going to call out of bounds on Detroit. Another bad turnover from Cade Cunningham in a must-have-it spot. Team's down just 3, and you turn the ball over. 7 turnovers in a 20-point effort. Black lost it. Now it's got to the Pistons. LeVert has it. LeVert nearly had it stolen. Then he finally did, but it's going to be out of bounds on Orlando. Anthony Black fought for it. And in comes Isaiah Stewart. Jalen Duran heading to the bench. Tobias Harris has it on the inbound. Back over to Cade. Cade into Tobias. Tobias puts up a shot. It won't go. The tip back from Stu also won't go. Magic have it. They're up 3. Suggs tried to penetrate. Now he slows down. Boncaro has it. He will penetrate. He lost it. Cade's got it. Cade bounced pass to Javonte, who lost it. What in the world? What are you doing passing that ball? Like, what is that pass? He passed it to Javonte Green's legs. This is ridiculous. 8 turnovers by Cade Cunningham in a have-to-have-it game. 15 turnovers on the night for the team. Cade's got over half of them. Boncaro with Green on him. Boncaro tries to get the shot off. He will have to pass it off. De Silva puts up a floater, and it's good. Leads up to 5 now for Orlando. And this is unforced errors by Detroit. It's the turnovers. It's the missed shots. It's the bad shots. Cunningham has it. Cade, 10 to shoot. Cade wanted a 3, but a whistle comes in away from the ball. That's on Kane. I mean, the Pistons are keeping themselves in the game. It's not totally out of reach, but I mean, they've only had a couple possessions where it was a 1-possession game where they had the ball. Green's got it. Green over to LeVert. LeVert trying to penetrate. Karis LeVert puts up a pump fake. Now he puts up a real shot. It won't go. Rebound goes to Orlando. Man, you just wonder what really is the point of Karis LeVert. Green on yeah, that is Boncaro. Boncaro driving. Boncaro shot blocked. It'll be out of bounds on Detroit or on Orlando. And I guess they're going to challenge it. Pistons down 5. 2:45 to go in the third. Yeah, I'm not understanding the Karis LeVert minutes. I'm just not getting it. Like, you're telling me he's your best option? Not Kevin Huerter? Not Ron Holland? Not even Dennis Jenkins? Like, Karis LeVert is the best guy you can put in right now? I just don't get it. I mean, the only thing I could say is that Karis LeVert has more playoff experience, but he's playing terrible. Yeah, I mean, like, but the thing is, when we talk about need something to shake things up, I mean, we've needed something to shake things up since like game 2 or even game 1. Got to come out of this timeout, and I mean, I feel like I've said this like 100 times. Got to come out of it and just start going off, man. So Orlando's going to get the ball. I guess a successful challenge. So 5 to shoot on the inbound. Quick shot from Wagner. It won't go. LeVert has the rebound. Cunningham has the ball. Cunningham driving to the paint. Cunningham off the glass, hits it, count it, and the foul. Cunningham with a chance to cut the lead down to 2. I think it was a challenge. Maybe it wasn't a challenge. Maybe they just looked at it. Chance to make it a 2-point game. Cunningham with 22 points tonight. And he remains perfect from the free throw line. It is 70 to 68 Orlando with 2:33 to go. Batase with his second foul of the night. Black bounce pass to Wagner. Wagner at the logo, trying to penetrate. Now he does. Wagner tries it off the glass. It won't go. Batase with the rebound. Batase's shot won't go. And LeVert has the ball. It's a foul on Orlando. Isaiah Stewart apparently was flexing. Yeah, it's going to be a foul on Orlando. 2:13 to go. And Isaiah Stewart heading to the free throw line with a chance to tie this game up. And he missed the first one. So there goes a chance to tie. Missed the first one, back of the rim. Well, now you got a chance to bring it to one. And he at least hits that one. 70-69. Detroit down one. 2:10 to go in the quarter. Anthony Black has it. Pistons have missed just one free throw, and it is the difference in this game. Now Baines got it. Bain over to Black. Black back over to Baines. 5 to shoot. Desmond Bain gonna try a three. Got it. I mean, what are you supposed to do? Duncan Robinson was on him. It wasn't like they left him wide open. Cade to the paint. Back over to Robinson. Robinson. Now he's in the paint. Robinson. He's called for a walk. Desmond Bain feeling it. His team's up 4 thanks to a big-time 3 from him. And now the guy who was defending him turned it over. Minute 34 to go in the quarter. Batase nearly lost it. Gets it back over to Desmond Bain. Bain puts up a circus shot. It won't go. Cade's got it now. Cade able to get that ball over to Javonte Green. Nearly turned it over again. LeVert gonna drive. LeVert tries the shot. It doesn't go. Batase with a rebound. Now Bain's got it. Bain driving. Tries the shot. It won't go, but he's fouled. I mean, what are you supposed to do, man? They bring in Desmond Bain, and now their offense turns on. Because you can't stop them. Okay, so that's why John Morant and Jaren Jackson in to support Desmond Bain. I mean, it's weird behavior. I understand he's your friend and all, but you guys are not in the playoffs. Bain has missed just 1 3 all game. Hits that free throw, and the lead's back up to 5. So just like that, Pistons were down just 1. Now they're down 5, potentially 6. Dennis Jenkins is checking into this game for Duncan Robinson. I don't, like they get so close, and then the defense collapse. And the offense can't make it work. And he hits both of them. It's a 6-point lead, just like that. Just like that. Jenkins, with a minute to go. Jenkins, trying to find some separation. Cade's going to try a three. It won't go. He hadn't hit the shot all day. I don't know what he thinks he's going to do when it's pressure time. And there's that ball knocked away by LeVert in the backcourt. It'll be out of bounds on Detroit. But they're going to call an 8-second violation on the Magic, so it'll be Pistons ball. Yeah, at least LeVert's trying despite his lack of scoring. It's a hustle play. 39.9 to go. Well, they're going to give him an extra tenth of a second. 40 seconds. Levert will inbound it. Gets it to Javonte. Green. Over to Jenkins. Over to Cade. Cade. Trying to find his shot. Cade. He is stuck behind a wall. Cade will get through. Cade will have his shot blocked. And Bataze has the play and the ball. Anthony Black now has it with 12 seconds to go in the third. Desmond Bane with the ball. Bane gonna try a three. It won't go. Bataze tried a shot. And the ball is going to be stripped and out of bounds to Orlando with 1/10 of a second to go. The aggressive move next year might be firing JB Bickerstaff. Because this is atrocious, man. These playoff rotations, I don't know what happened to his brain, but it's gotten turned to pudding for much of the playoffs. In 1/10 of a second, you got to imagine they're just going to try a lob pass. And there's a lob, and it won't go. So after 3, Pistons still down. This time, though, they're down 6. It is 75-69. Trying to even up the series at 2 apiece. They're going to need them out to come back. Yeah, Malik is not the no. He's not the solution. Some team would have signed him if he was. A reunion? Scotty Barnes? Who would he be reunioning with? Wait, how would he be reunited with Cade? Did they play together in college? No, he didn't go. Why would he be reuniting? He's not reuniting with Cade. They never played together. And they're in high school. Okay. I mean, I guess I'd be okay with that. I don't know. Is he really a shooter though, Scotty Barnes? I don't think of him as a shooter. They feel like they feel like very similar players in my mind. Yeah, I mean, like, he averaged 18 this year, shot 30% from 3. They're about the same kind of player. Cage is a more prolific scorer. I mean, I'd take it. Yeah, he would have. Desmond Bain would have been a great move. But Orlando made that move, and they look like geniuses right now. Despite their team struggling in the regular season, they are 2 wins away from stealing a 8-1 series. 8 versus 1 seed series. Duncan Robinson going to put up a 3. It won't go. Stewart with a rebound, but he lost it, and it'll be out of bounds on Detroit. This is just sad. This just makes me sad, dude. Jalen Suggs. Over to Bain. Bain, step back 3. Won't go. Haven't been able to say that for much of this game. Jenkins driving inside to Stewart, who hits it off the glass, and he's fouled. Needed that. You got to hit your free throw now to make it a 1-possession game. And he missed the free throw. So it'll remain a 4-point game and a 2-possession game. 2 fouls on Desmond Bain off that last one. Boncaro with he walked. They're going to call a travel there by Paolo. Yeah, I mean, that was like, I mean, come on. He was bunny hopping. Sixth turnover of the night for Orlando, but still 3 times less than Detroit as a whistle is blown. And that's Desmond Bain. Call for a 3rd foul. Well, you better be careful now. Because he is a large part of their offense tonight. He's got 3 fouls. They're keeping him in. Inside to Tobias. Tobias. Over to Jenkins. Jenkins over to Duncan. Duncan back over to Jenkins. Jenkins with Batase on him. Jenkins puts up a 2, and it won't go. Desmond Bain with a rebound. Suggs with a wide open look for a 3. No good. Rebound will go to Jamal Cain. Cain throws it out. Boncaro lost it. And they're going to say deflected by Detroit with 6 to shoot it. I don't know. It feels like LeVert has been in all game. You could probably look at his minutes. I don't know how many he's got, but it feels he's got a lot. And a bad pass on the inbound. Duncan Robinson has it. Robinson over to LeVert. Nearly had it stolen. Tobias now has it. Tobias puts up a shot off the glass. And the foul. And a free throw away from a 1-point game. Tobias Harris makes the play. Batase with the contact. This has just been a grinder of a game, man. To make it a 1-point game. And it's good. 75-74. Batase with his 4th foul. Suggs at the logo. Suggs penetrates. Suggs falls down, gets back up. Paolo's got it. Back over to Suggs. Suggs tries a 3, in and out, and the rebound goes to Harris. Oh my goodness, nearly drained it. Jenkins and the paint. Jenkins puts up a prayer. He's fouled. He's heading to the free throw line. And the Pistons a free throw away from tying this game up. And a couple free throws from taking the lead. Cade Cunningham coming into the game. I believe is Jenkins not, or no, Cade's not coming into the game, or okay, I guess it wasn't a shooting foul. Never mind. Harris has it. 10 to shoot. Tobias. He's got Carter on him. Tobias. Now he has Bain on him. 4 to shoot. Tobias fadeaway jumper for 2 in the lead. No good. But Isaiah Stewart with the putback. And they're calling it, basket interference? No, they called just a foul on Stewart. Ay, really? Second one on him. 9:31 to play. I was right there to take the lead. Suggs has it. His team's up 1. Less than 9.5 to play. Suggs breezing by. Suggs nearly lost it. Paolo comes away with it. Banchero driving. Banchero puts up a shot, hits it, and the foul. A free throw away from a 2-possession lead with 9:17 to go. Pistons have multiple opportunities to take the lead, and now Orlando comes back with the offense from Paolo. I don't know why Cade Cunningham's on the bench at this point. I understand if it's a close game, you'd like to have him late in the game, but you're down 1. Now you're down 4. Dennis Jenkins has it. He has been awful quiet the entire series. Jenkins over to Stu. Stu over to Tobias. Over to Jenkins. There's a whistle away from the ball. They're calling offensive foul. I mean, you got to be smarter. This is 9 minutes to go. Practically your season's on the line here. You can't be turning the ball over and making stupid plays like that. I mean, what are you, a linebacker, Isaiah? It's his 3rd foul of the night. Jalen Duren and Cade Cunningham coming back in. Nine minutes to go. Pistons down 4. Banchero with it. Banchero jumper for 2. No dice. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got it. Thompson drives. Thompson thought about taking a shot. He lost it. Somebody lost a shoe as Thompson was fouled. As Paolo Banchero's shoe. So a couple of free throws from Thompson, who has been awful quiet, and he gets the first one to make it a 1-possession game, 78-75. Paolo Banchero tying his shoe. And he hits both of them. Big free throws that needed to be made. 78-76, 8:44 to go. Pistons have missed 2, and that 2 free throws, those missed free throws are the difference. Jamal Cain driving. Jamal Cain put Jalen Duren on a poster, and the crowd is into it. Who the heck is Jamal Cain as Cunningham puts up a 2? And somehow the pinball basketball does not land for Detroit. Here comes Banchero. He's going to lose the ball, but it'll be out on Detroit. I mean, look at this. Jamal Cain a nobody just posterized a supposed all-star like it was nothing. That is embarrassing. Flat out embarrassing. And the ball is stolen by the Pistons. It'll be Detroit ball with 8:08 to go, down 4. Dennis Jenkins is going to head to the free throw line, I guess. Jalen Suggs has 2 fouls. Jenkins nails the first free throw. Back to a 1-possession game. It's 80-77. Yeah, Duran is losing millions by the second. And Jenkins misses the second one, but he makes it at least a 3-point game. Not that it matters much. We haven't been able to hit many threes. Paolo has it with Cade on him. Paolo puts up a shot, and it's good. Just a perfect shot from Banchero. Makes it a 5-point lead. Cunningham has it. His team's down 5. Over to Tobias. Tobias is fouled from behind. They're going to call it on Banchero, and Tobias heads to the free throw line. I mean, as much as you can, keep yourself in a game with these free throws, you got to really hit some field goals too. I mean, first you got to make your free throws, of course. And he missed it. Tobias, who's had a great night, 15 points, 6 for 14. And he hits the second one to make it a 4-point lead. I will say the other thing I want to point out, and there's a foul called on Dennis Jenkins. I will say one other thing. The crowd in Orlando has been much more lively than the crowd ever was in Detroit. And I get it. They've been winning more than the team in Detroit was winning. But man, oh man. That's just, come on. Meanwhile, Franz Wagner is questionable to return. He's got a calf injury. Okay, well, that does obviously change things here down the stretch. See if Detroit can take advantage. But Wagner not been the offensive juggernaut that he was in the first game, as a block shot there allows the Pistons to take over down 4. Thompson hands it to Cade. Cunningham over to Thompson again, and Cade hits the floor. Thompson has it. Bounce pass to Tobias. Tobias puts up a fadeaway. It's good. And it's a 2-point game, 82-80. Less than 7 minutes to go. Tobias Harris, 18 points on 7 for 15. De Silva over to Suggs for a 3, and he finally hit it. Right when he needed it. Jalen Suggs hits it. 85-80. We're getting close here. Pistons need to turn it on. They cannot get a stop. There's a whistle for a foul on Orlando. Jamal Cain called for it. 6.5 minutes to go. Pistons down 5. Need to mount a comeback. Felt like I've been saying that all night. It might not be a bad idea, but I mean, I feel like our problem isn't bigs. Sure, I guess you could never have too many bigs, but well, actually, you can probably. Our problem is spacing. We don't have anybody who could shoot outside of Cade, maybe Duncan. Like, if they start to block out the paint, our offense struggles immensely. Wow, 10 home runs against Cincy? That's terrible. Well, they got to bounce back against Atlanta this week. I mean, seriously, they're just showing all these awful Cunningham turnovers all night. I mean, it's like, dude, like, get your head in the freaking game. I mean, the Pistons have definitely. Hold on. Do the Magic have points off turn? Okay, 23 points off turnovers for the Magic. Pistons have 9 points off turnovers. Okay, that's terrible. But speaking of Cunningham, he's at the free throw line. Chance to make this a one possession game. Feel like I've said that for about 30 minutes. He's averaged in the regular season, Cade averaged 3.7 turnovers. Tonight he's got 8. He just hit the free throw. It's a 4-point lead for Orlando. And he missed the second one. Again, you can't at this stage in the game. You got to make these free throws, man. These are the moments. You're down 4. You could have been down 3, and that's a big difference. Bane thought about it. Bane, now he will take a 3. That one will airball, but Suggs somehow comes away with a rebound. Cade's got it after a miss. Yeesh. Needed that. Pass into Tobias. Tobias one-on-one with Suggs. Tobias. Fade away. Good. 83-85. 5:47 and counting to go. Bane driving. Now he'll slow down. He'll throw it out. Here's a 3. No good, but it'll go to Detroit. I think there was the step out of bounds. Or was there a foul? That is Desmond Bane's 4th foul. And I think, are they going to keep him out there? Yes, they will. Might not be bad to attack him. Thompson will drive. Thompson will lay it up and tie it. 85 all. 5:20 to go. Bane has it. Bane over to Boncaro with LeVert on him. 9 to shoot. Boncaro trying to get separation. Boncaro puts up a circus shot. It won't go, but the rebound goes to Jamal Cain, who slams it down. Cade's got it. Cade's going to try a 3 for the lead. No good. He's missed from that spot all night. Again, you're down 2. And there's a whistle and a foul before the shot. You tie it up, and now you're right back where you were. I mean, again, Cade, you're down 2. You don't need to be the hero. Cunningham's got 4 fouls already. Ten to shoot. Paolo. Carter Jr. Carter hands it off to Paolo again. 4 to shoot. 3, 2, 1. Paolo passes it off. Bane. He did not get the shot off in time. It's a shot clock violation. Shot clock violation. Gives the Pistons the ball back. Chance to tie or take the lead. They had just tied it at 85 all, then immediately gave that up. Tobias Harris will inbound it. He gets it to Cade. Cunningham making his way up the floor. At the logo. Cunningham into Stewart. Stewart hands it off to Cade. And they're going to call an offensive foul. Jamal Cain takes the contact. Karis LeVert strikes again. You're running out of time now. You got 4:10 to go. And nearly swipe, but Suggs drives it. Suggs doesn't dunk it. Bane puts up a weird looking shot. And I don't know who has it. It's blocked. Wendell Carter fighting for it. Bane gets it. Bane drives. His shot won't go. Somehow the Magic still have it. No, now Detroit's got it. What in the world? I don't know how, but the Pistons have it. Down 2. Cade throws it out to Tobias for a 3 in the lead. No good. Oh my gosh, man. Hit 1 3. Paolo drives, fouled. Boncaro to the line. Chance to give his team a 2-possession lead with 3:23 to go. I don't know what they're is it what happened because it was they didn't count the basket. I don't know. Paolo bricks the first one. So it'll be a 1-possession game, regardless of the make or miss on the second. And he missed both of them. Those are some big misses. Cade has it. Cade driving. Cade putting up a shot. It won't go. And the Magic have the rebound. Carter, no, he fought with it. And then it's going to be out of bounds. Or maybe a foul on Detroit. I mean, goodness gracious, guys. 3:08 to go. Pistons are down 2. Trying to stay alive. I mean, we tied it. We tied it earlier. Like, we just can't get ahead. Have we led in the second half? I don't think we have. Maybe we did for a little bit. Yeah, that sounds about right, Detroit fan. I mean, it's just so many terrible shots being taken. And then the turnovers, it's just like an awful, like it's just awful basketball. Like, how many threes do you have to miss before you realize it's not going in? Like, this is probably the last commercial break that you're going to get. I mean, barring the, constant end of game nonsense. Like, this is the moment you have to come in and just win the game in the final minutes. But you're going to need to get stops and you're going to need to score. Something we haven't been able to do all game, all series, frankly. So a couple free throws for Orlando. They're up 2. Wendell Carter Jr. with the free throws. And he makes the first shot. So it'll be at least a 3-point lead for Orlando. Hard for you to call it a rivalry, though, when one team has been dominating the other team. And again, next free throw is in. Pistons have brought in Dennis Jenkins, I'm assuming, for the 3-point scoring. I don't know. And an offensive foul. 20 turnovers in a have to have it, down 2-1 on the road. 1 versus 8 seed game. Unfreaking believable. JB, do you want a job or are you more interested in the media or something? I don't know. It's the 5th foul on Jalen Duren. Boncaro throws it out to Suggs. Suggs lost the ball. Picks it back up, tries a 3. It will bounce out. Duren with the rebound. Dennis has the ball. Now over to Tobias. 2:25 to go. You got to start scoring quickly here. Duren has it. Duren over to Cade. Cade trying to penetrate. Can't quite do it. Now he gets into the paint. Cunningham out to Dennis. Dennis pump fake. Now he tries a 3. It won't go. Rebound goes to the Magic. They have missed from that exact spot about 100 times. 2 minutes to go. Pistons are 0 for 4 from deep this quarter. Bane throws it out. Carter over to Suggs for 3. No go. Thompson with the board. Thompson. Pistons have had so many opportunities to get into this game. Cade driving to the basket is fouled. He'll head to the line. Chance to make it a 2-point game. Doesn't look like they're going to pull it off, Jimmy. I'll just tell you that and tell you that much. If they pull it off, then they'll have escaped despite playing a terrible game again. Need to at least make one of these to make it a one-possession game. But frankly, just the way that Detroit has been shooting 3, it really doesn't make it a one-possession game as Cade missed it. What are we doing? You want to be clutch, Cade? You want to be that guy? Come on. Come on, man. I can't even remember the last time we made a field goal. We've only got points on free throws. Is that right? That's crazy. He makes the second one. 89-86. Well, turnovers are the major thing, but other than that, I guess bad shooting from 3, bad defense at times, even though they've kept them to 89 points for now, and bad coaching. Here's Bane for 3, and he hits it off the glass. That is basically the game and the series, as far as I'm concerned. Desmond Bane off the glass, hits the 3. Minute 16 to go. Go to hell. Go to hell, man. What a travesty. What a complete embarrassment for the Detroit Pistons. A 60-win season being erased by an 8-seed play-in team that hadn't played together all year. What a freaking joke, man. An absolute joke. JB Bickerstaff needs to be seriously looked at. This is just ridiculous. I don't know how you look at what has happened in this series and not have extreme anxiety about JB's ability to game plan in the playoffs. And on a lot of these guys' ability to perform. I mean, here's your problem with the Jalen Duren extension. You're probably going to extend him, but you're definitely not going to max him. If you don't extend him, you might issue a sign and trade. I mean, which means you're still extending him, but then you're trading him immediately. Not good news, Jimmy. Thompson with the ball. Cade has it. Cade driving. Cade throws it back to Thompson. Thompson's shot is swarmed and blocked. Final minute counting down. Pistons down by 6. Bane has it. 10 seconds. Bane puts up a circus shot. It won't go. Cade has it. Cade trying to get a 3 off. He's tried from that place all night long. One thing I'm not going to say is number 2 in white is not blameless. Awful night shooting. Awful. shooting from the same damn spot and missing every single time. I mean, just like what, how do you let this happen if you're JB Bickerstaff? How do you have your guys so blissfully unprepared, so completely outmatched? It is coaching malpractice to be down 3-1 in this series. Completely unacceptable. I mean, this is the second year in a row that this same shit is happening. But it's worse this year because last year you were the underdog doing this. This year, you were the 1 seed. Look, I understand, Jimmy. I get it. Like, I know it's year 2 of a contending window, but you're the number 1 seed. You're telling me you can't win a series? 1 series? You haven't won a series in almost 20 years. There's a steal by Thompson. Cade has it, and they fouled him, I think. Thompson didn't do a lot of great things on the floor today. Boy, there's blood dripping down the arm of Desmond Bane. I had to clean him up. And Asar misses the free throw. Yeah, that's about right. That's about right. By the way, we tied this game at 86 all. We haven't scored since. Where have I seen this before? Oh, yeah, that's right. Last game. And he missed both of them. And fighting for the rebound, Detroit's got it. Now you have to hit threes. That's your only, like, if it's about time for you to hit threes, it better be now. Detroit's out of timeouts. Even if you do hit 2 threes here, you tie it and you just go into overtime. And we've seen what happens. Like, we tie it and then we don't finish. We tied it at 86. They scored 6 points. That's not some insurmountable amount of points. But we can't score for our freaking life. 24 minutes for Karis LeVert is a fireable offense. Why is Karis LeVert on the floor for 24 minutes and Ron Holland can't find a freaking job? I don't get it. I don't understand. Help me understand, JB. Help me understand. You've had days and days and days and days and days to prepare. And every game has looked exactly the freaking same. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. And now they're playing the final countdown. His bench is good enough. I mean, like, his bench was his team. Like, all year, he was using the bench. Yeah, but it's a 6-point game. You need a 3. LeVert tries a 3, airballs it. Isaiah Stewart is called for a foul. Okay.
What kind of shot is that? 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 Do you work on that shot? Do you work on that shot? Do you work on that shot? Do you work on that shot?
Beef Stew can stay home for the next game, as far as I'm concerned. So can the rest of the team. They can just not show up because it's the same difference. It's the same thing whether you show up or you don't show up. Hey, but hey, guys, at least we ended our home playoffs win drought, right? At least we did that. Eight-point lead for Orlando with 21.5 to go. Desmond Bane bloodied. Desmond Bane playing the game of his life. I mean, like, look at Ron Holland. Ron Holland's on the exterior of the huddle. It's like he's not even there. You know, whatever. Maybe they could. Maybe they could win it all. That wouldn't exactly make me feel any better, but last time an 8 advanced to over a 1 was in 2023 when Miami beat Milwaukee. They did go on to make the NBA Finals. That was 3 years ago. They're going to play as hard as they can. They haven't been playing as hard as they can all series. All series they haven't been playing hard. They've been playing like a bunch of pussies. Pardon my French. Put up a shot. Thanks, Duncan. That was great. Just end it. Why are you even fouling? Just end it. This is just retarded. Where is it? Where is my drop? There it is.
Is the man retarded?
Yeah. I mean, they're better coached, I'll give you that. And the game is over at this point. Cade gets the rebound. 10 seconds will count down. Cade's just running around with the ball. Watch him hit this 3. No, he airmails it. Stewart hits the putback. 2 seconds. 1 ball game. And Orlando is up 3-1 in a best-of-7 series with the number 1 seed. 6th, 8th seed to lead 3-1 over a 1 seed. 4 of the previous 5 have advanced in NBA history. Good night.